Y'all, this is 3 freaking times I have tried this. First time I stepped into a spider web. The second time I messed up, and it's going to be time to go to work. Here's what we're doing. And the other ones were better. I'm telling y'all, but anyway. I had an idea, so I called B this morning, and I'm tagging B from It's B's Life. And she's going to tag and get people to join in, because we want to have some fun. So what we're going to do is tell one of our most embarrassing stories. And it's going to go around and hopefully catch on, and, you know, because we need some lightening up and we need some laughter. And y'all better freaking do it, because I'm fixing to tell a humiliating story. And I probably should have uploaded the video of me walking into the spider, because that's... Okay. Third time I'm doing this. When I was... Here's my story. When I think I was about 12. Yeah, I was 12. Going into 7th grade. It was that summer before school, you know, the summer before 7th grade. I want y'all to keep in mind, I was very naive. Being raised by my grandparents made me very naive. They didn't open up about stuff, whatever. So, I had a wonderful, wonderful Aunt Ruth. And she was a big part of my life. And someday I'll tell y'all about her, because she was wonderful. She was really sick and in the hospital. So, me and JoJo had a bunch of friends over. We didn't realize how sick Aunt Ruth was, and we never got to be home alone. You know, our grandparents, Nanny and Papa was retired. So all the other kids that's parents, you know, would go to work and they would get to be home alone some. We didn't get that. It was rare. So we was home alone. Not to be trusted. So all the kids come over, all these neighborhood kids. And JoJo wanted to play Truth or Dare. So we all, I mean, we had to agree, because JoJo was a big bully. And because I knew when we played Truth or Dare, I was going to get humiliated, hurt. She was going to dare me to, like, do something dirty, or, you know, I have scars from where, you know, I dare you to take this eraser and do it for 5 minutes, you know, and I would be so stupid I would do it for at least a minute. But, so, we went behind the barn, and, like a dummy, I picked Dare, but she dared me to kiss Clayton, and that was my very first kiss. His name is Clayton Hubbard. So, you know, she dared me. And I really, you know, he was kind of my boyfriend, but not my real, you know. However, you could have a boyfriend at 12. So, that was my very first kiss. And so, keep in mind, you know, we're still home alone. I go, everybody left, because we start getting nervous, because Nanny and Papa may be back anytime. I went to the restroom, went to the bathroom in the house, and Mother Nature had came to visit me for the very first time. I go to JoJo, and I'm like, I knew what it was, because JoJo's 4 years older than me. She had been through it, but I really didn't know what to do. And I really didn't know a lot about it. And I was stupid. I went to JoJo, and I'm like, look what's happened. And she's like, oh, Brandy. I said, what? Where's those pads? What? She said, no, you don't understand. If you have your first kiss and start your period, that means you're pregnant. I was coming apart. I truly believed that I was pregnant. I knew what pregnant meant. I knew, but I didn't know how you got pregnant. Of course I didn't. Because Nanny didn't, we didn't talk about that stuff. So I was crying and tore up, and JoJo was just, you know, what are you going to do? How are you going to tell Nanny? You know, and just selling it. She sold it to me. So I go and I lay down on my bed. And Nanny came in. Nanny and Papa got home, and Nanny came in and sat down. And when Nanny sat on my bed, I thought, can she look at me and tell? Because I thought I was going to get in trouble for being on my bed, because once your bed was made, you did not sit on that sucker. Okay, so, no, Nanny sat down. Aunt Ruth was her sister and neighbor. Okay, they were really close. Nanny sat down and said, Randy, sit up, I have something to tell you. And she said, Aunt Ruth died. And I just busted out crying. And, you know, Nanny got me in her lap, and she's like, it's going to be okay. And I said, no, Nanny, it's not. You don't understand. And she said, no, it will be, you know, she's in a better place, blah, blah, blah. And I said, no, you don't understand, Nanny, I'm pregnant. Nanny said, what? It was, I said, Nanny, I kissed a boy, and I started my period. And, I know I'm pregnant. JoJo told me how it works. So she said, well, sit right here. She went and she beat the shit out of JoJo, because my face was all swollen where I had previously been crying before I even found out my Aunt Ruth had died. And now I'm telling it a lot calmer than I was when I'm screaming at my nanny, I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant. And she made JoJo come in there and tell me the truth. But to me, that's humiliating, because I completely thought I was pregnant. My nanny lost her sister, and I said, on top of Aunt Ruth dying, I'm going to have a baby. So that's how I found out where babies come from. Okay, y'all, it's your turn. Talk to y'all soon. Thanks for listening.